greyish colour, just a little bit on the brush, just to put a little bit of colour on the sky around here. I'm just going to blend this out. I'm actually going to do little circle motions tonight. Just go into a little bit of white around here, and hopefully blend that off just into a sort of a little brighter spot, and just make a little moon. You can use the fan brush or any other brush. I'm just going to use my finger on this occasion and just pop in a little moon there. If you're not careful, you'll end up with a massive moon when you want a small one, but that's pretty nice. White here. This is whiter, so that's grey, and then that's white. I'm going to come across here and just pop in some little clouds. Let's blend off then the bottom of them ones. There we go. And I'm going to fluff out the tops. And already we've got a nice little cloud just there. Okay, we're going to put some little trees in. We'll do a nice little tree lines. Maybe there's one here in the distance there. He just lives there quite happily. We'll give him a friend. Little friend that lives there. We'll put one that just overhangs. Come back and put some little highlights on these. Liquid white, okay, it's thin paint. Into that greyish colour, I'm just going to thin down a little bit. If you come in over here, then there, just there. Right, might be able to just gently get a few highlights on these. I don't want to go too mad. Just a few over there. Maybe it comes around here. Maybe that tree lives just on top there. I think something like this, so it sort of comes towards us, and maybe sort of around the back we can just follow that around. So it's sort of a little bang that goes inwards like that. Something like that. Just a little bit of paint. There's a moon there. Just noticed that. Ain't joking, I'll put it there. Okay, let's go just a little bit. No, don't need lots of light, but I'm gonna go. And then little bits of light down here, and it gets darker and darker. We're going to have to have a bit of light around here. You know this is going to be water, so a little bit of water. What do you use to thin the oil, or do you rarely thin it? Okay, so I've talked through it tonight. I've got liquid clear and liquid white. I've been using this, remember? So this is liquid white. That thins down the paint a little bit, yeah? And you can also use thinners as well, sparingly, because if you're using it on oil, it can go a bit nuts. So yeah, there's that way to thin it. Liquid clear, yeah, so that way, yeah. And there's a minuscule amount of paint on here, minuscule. I'm just going to put across here. Just protruding out. Just a little protrusion. Just pull that down because we can turn that into a little bit of shadow. We can have that coming as a bit there. We can just scrape a little water line in here. Especially down here, we can get this coming out here. Just a few little water lines. That in. get some little sparkles. If you haven't already, guys, come and follow us on YouTube. All my tutorials are up there. You can watch at your heart's content. So I've got the oval brush. We'll just go, we can leave a gap there. We'll go push up. Got all them little bushes and stuff. Okay, we'll just come in here and you can do this with the fan brush or this brush. Look, he's going straight over this. Just get that paint on there like that. Give him some feet at the bottom. It's brave. A wiggly old tree there. That's going to go right off. Right off there. We're going to go with another one. Maybe this one's a bit of a littler one. We'll have him there. Colour there. I'm going to go into that lighter colour and I'm just going to put a slight bit down here. Let's put a few little things down here. Some little grasses. If you've enjoyed tonight, then please do come and join us on Patreon. A little bit of support. Please do that if you can do that. The Patreon link's underneath my profile picture. It'd be good to have you there. And this is number 529. And if it's your first time here tonight, don't forget to follow. And come and find us on Instagram and YouTube as well. And like I said, come and join us on Patreon. Good night. See you in the next one.